In the last hour, it was announced that some big-name former U of L athletes and prominent business people will be part of an independent group to support current athletes in name, image, and likeness deals.
WDRB's Eric Crawford joins us this morning. So glad to have you on the show. We want to talk about the newest board members, and we want to break down this group's new goals. Why is this board in place?
Well, this is going to be an important group moving forward for the University of Louisville. We're going to hear more and more from them. We're going to hear more and more about them. Schools all around the country are having these groups come up to support their NIL efforts. This is kind of the central hub where money is collected that then goes out to athletes. Businesses can give to it. Individuals will be able to give to it. You'll be able to have an app on your phone. If you're a Louisville fan, you could subscribe, get special benefits, and give money to individual athletes, individual teams, the whole thing. So this is where we're headed in college sports, and this collective, the 502 Circle, is trying to get itself up and running to do that.
This is really a way to do legally what used to be against the rules for the NCAA.
Absolutely.
So boosters who maybe don't have enough money to have an athlete promote a product, but they can go into this big pool of money that can attract a high-value recruit to the university.
Well, and what it has done as these things have kind of developed over the last year is that instead of companies being the ones responsible for this, which is how it was when NIL first started, the percentage of money now provided by donors for NIL has gone up. So it has given fans a chance to get in the game and smaller businesses, local businesses, a chance to get in the game more, and it's made it more accessible. We don't know what impact that's going to have like on giving to universities long term or anything like that, but it really makes it more accessible for people.
Okay, let's say we all give money to this fund. You give $1 million, you give $1 million, I give $1 million. We have $3 million in this pot. Who decides where this money goes and who gets, which student athlete gets a certain amount?
It's funny. The state of Tennessee is ahead of the game because the school can dictate, can tell the collective where to go with its money. That is not allowed in most states, but it's kind of a wink and nod agreement because the collectives will know where to send the money and how to get it done. So that's going to be an issue moving forward. The NIL or the NCAA is trying to get a handle back on these groups, but the genie's out of the bottle, and I don't think it will. This is going to be, again, it's all a very fluid situation as we're watching it, but Louisville wants to be ahead of the game in this.
Real quickly, how does this help the student athlete, and do you see it helping recruits more than current athletes?
Now, this group would tell you they have nothing to do with recruits. They won't speak to anybody till they're a U of L student. That's what they do. But for athletes, it'll give them a dashboard. They will be able to show, if somebody says, how much are you making about NIL, they should be able to pull up their phone and show them, here's how many deals, here's how much money, this is it. Fans will have that, the same kind of information on their phones as they get the app to access this. So all this is coming online in the next month. This is just a step with these athletes. David Padgett, all these are very respected names in the U of L community who've done well financially and are sharp guys. They'll be bringing more athletes on, and they will advise students and advise this collective.
Now, this is not a U of L board. This is an independent association that is associated with U of L, correct?
Yeah, this has nothing to do with U of L. Now, the founder of it, Mark Spiegel, has met with Josh Hurd, and he's met with Louisville compliance people so that he's operating within the rules of the NCAA. There will be communication, but there's not any kind of organization. They are completely separate from the university.
Okay.
Eric, thank you. I know we'll have a lot more to talk about on this issue, but we appreciate you coming by this morning.
More questions to come.
Yeah, we can talk all morning. Yeah,
that's right.